Hello everyone, my name is Jess Swart from J Swart Behavior Consulting, and I'm here today to explain to you what I'm about to do in a therapy session. So I just had a few minutes before a therapy session starts, and as you can see, I am outside at the park. I'm about to work with a young girl who we are working on her holding hands and walking and responding to her name or responding to being called to stop or come here when outside. So the main focus for today is going to be me to work with the educators at the childcare, at the preschool, and we're going to be working on hold hands and walk to start off with. So I have a visual here, and I'm going to go through what we're going to do to set this up and teach. So what we're going to do first, and this is common in all situations, is figure out how we can set up a motivating environment. So what can I use to motivate and to reinforce the correct behavior? Now, this might be natural, so we might set up some balls perhaps over here behind me, or some balancing. I think we've got some balancing logs, and this girl really loves outdoor play and playing with balls, or the playground. There's a playground over the side, so we might go there, and we'll stand further from the playground and we will make sure that the child wants to go there, right? This child can talk, so we'll say, do you want to go to the playground? And she'll say yes or no. If she says no, we'll find something else. So if she says yes, we'll be like, okay, we're going to make sure we're standing a good few meters back from the playground, and we're going to show the visual. We're going to say, whoops, here we go. First, hold hands, then walk, and then we're going to put our hand out and we're going to prompt her to hold hands. If she doesn't take our hand, we're going to take our other hand and my other hand and use that to prompt her to hold my hand. You will be guiding her to do that, and then we'll start walking. Now, what's going to happen is she's probably going to drop to the ground at some point in time. So when that happens, we're not really going to respond. We're going to move gently to the ground if that happens, but stay near her because we don't want her to run away. We want her to stay safe. And we're not going to engage because that can increase interaction and motivation that this is a game and it's silly and fun. The next thing we're going to do is wait. And I would try to take her hand again. I might say, hold hands and walk. And then pause, and that's all I'm going to say. And then I might use some gentle physical prompting to help her hold my hand. I might give it a short instruction, stand up. I might have to physically prompt her a little bit to stand up under her arms, stand her up. As soon as she's standing and takes one step, I'm going to be like, okay, let's walk. Go walk. Can we stomp like a dinosaur? Let's stomp like a dinosaur. Whatever it is to make it fun and engaging once she is standing and walking. We want to really keep in mind that we're very contrasting in regards to when the appropriate behavior is happening, we're super engaged. When the inappropriate behavior is happening, our engagement really reduces, and we're very neutral. We're not mean. We're not saying, don't do that. We're not saying that's wrong. We're not saying, listen to me. We're just neutral and calm. Okay, we're the grounding when the child isn't engaging in the correct behavior at that point in time. So then, if she drops to the ground again, we're just going to repeat. I'm going to be neutral. I'm going to say, hold hands and walk. And I'm going to wait. And then if she doesn't respond, I'm going to prompt and follow through. And then make it fun and silly, and we're going to get to the playground and have a great time playing. So this is the process that you can go through with your child if you find they are dropping to the ground. Now remember, you need to set up opportunities to practice this, and there needs to be something reinforcing at the end of that walking and holding hands. Maybe it's that you put their favorite toy at the end of the hallway inside your house, and you start at one end and you say, hold hands and walk. And you walk to that other end and you follow through with the strategies I explained, where you are not responding when they drop and you're engaging when they stand up and walk. So I hope that's helpful. Shout out any comments down below, ask any questions. I would love to share more, and I'll see you next time.